What is up? How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? If you are new here, I am Raina Swan, aka your new book bestie. And as you can see from the title, you already know why we're here. You already know the vibes. So let's just get a little cozy, a little comfortable. It's cold in this apartment. PG&E is trying to charge me $130 something for heat. Child. So that's why I got this jacket on. Yeah, because why is you charging me? Cause I want to be warm. It don't make no sense. But anywho, that's y'all not here for that. Y'all not. Yeah, let me reel it in. Okay, so yes, we are definitely getting into the Unhoneymooners. Okay, so this, okay? The girls and the gals and the theys and the thems have been raving about the Unhoneymooners. As a romance visitor, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would read this, because looking at the cover, I'm like, oh, how cute, how dainty, very cutesy, very yellow, very tropical. I like the cover. However, I like explosions. I like to feel scared at the end of the day, because I've been reading about serial killers all day long. So it never crossed my mind to actually read this book. But I think it was Tony over on YouTube. I don't remember her username, but I believe Tony bought me this book. Or was it Tori? One of the T's, but I believe it was Tony. She bought me this book because it is one of her favorite books. So I was like, girl, I don't read romance. She was like, well, you have to read the Unhoneymooners because it's so good. So I was like, okay, girl, I'll check it out. Yeah. So she told me to put it on my wish list, and she got it for me. So thank you, Tony Mooney. So, yes, I read it, and here's my thoughts. I have screens upon screens upon screens over here, okay? I got my laptop, I got my iPad. We're doing a lot. But I wanted to make sure that I convey my thoughts the way that I want to. So, with that being said, I can read you what I wrote on Instagram, or I can freestyle it. But I think I think if you want to see what I said on Instagram, you can go over there and follow me on Instagram at Raina.Swan. Okay, so we'll just do that. We'll just do away with the iPad, okay? But I did give this book 3.5 stars. I am a harsh critic. I don't be giving a lot of 4 and 5 stars. That's just me, okay? So you might read this and think it's 5 stars or 4 stars. There's a lot of books that I have not liked that people have loved. So always take my reviews with a grain of salt, because I am a harsh critic over here, okay? So let's get into what the book is about. Olive and Ethan have been gifted a free trip to Maui because Olive's sister and Ethan's brother are getting married. But while at the wedding reception, all hell breaks loose. Everybody in the wedding party ends up sick. Luckily for Olive and Ethan, they didn't dibble and dabble in the food at the reception, so they did not get sick. Olive's sister put a lot of effort into making her honeymoon special with her new husband. So she didn't want those, all her efforts to go to waste. So she was like, y'all should go. And, the problem with that is that Olive and Ethan, they absolutely hate each other. And we don't know why. We just start the book off. We don't know why they hate each other, but they do. And we get to figure out why they hate each other towards the end. But it just kind of made me feel like, I needed a little bit more. Because y'all beefing for how long? For years, and y'all don't even, what? So this definitely has a miscommunication trope slid in there. And that is probably why I didn't really, take to their big reveal as far as why there was smoke and why they didn't fool with each other, because I really don't like miscommunication tropes. So they're beefing throughout the book, but it's not annoying. While they're beefing, they're kind of just like roasting each other, talking shit, which is really funny and really cute. And so while they're together, they realize certain things about each other that they didn't know before, and they're kind of enjoying each other's company without really saying it. They're feeling like they have to keep up this act that they hate each other. So Olive's character, she comes off as a pessimist. She feels like she is the twin because her sister is her twin. Olive feels like she is the twin that is always unlucky, that just things does not work out for her. And then you have Ethan, who is the older brother of the groom, and he is charming, very funny, very put together. But as we go on, we get to see his character unravel, and we get to see that he doesn't have it all like we first pictured him to be. So with Olive's character, even though she is a pessimist, we get to see some growth with her as well, that I think as the audience you get to enjoy, because in the beginning of the book, you find out that she's not good at really much anything. Like, for example, the girl can't even lie. She can't lie to save her life, okay? And so not that like at the end she becomes a great liar. That's not what I mean as her evolving, but she starts to look on the brighter side of things, as far as like her not looking down on her, putting her sister above her, and feeling like her sister is better than her. The characters were likable. Like I said, Olive being a pessimist did kind of get on my nerves, because and then I feel like Olive wasn't really standing on business towards the end when she was supposed to. I feel like if she was my sister, I probably would have body slammed her just for withholding information. You know what I'm saying? Like, just say what you gotta say. Why are you acting real scary? You acting like we gonna jump you, and I don't like that. The writing style was really good. I feel like Christina, she might be a little funny in real life, because the characters had me giggling and kicking, wiggling my toes and kicking my feet. And I enjoyed their banter because it kept the story moving forward. It pushed it forward. I did, however, wanted more from the side plots. I wanted a little bit more chaos, a little more disaster, a little more drama. It was really cute and fluffy and light, which works for a lot of people. But as a thriller reader, as a horror reader, as a family drama person, there was a little family drama sprinkled in, but I wanted Christina to open the whole seasoning bottle and pour that bitch in there. That's just how I felt. I wanted it to get real tangled, real messy, but we never got that. And that's okay for some, but the way my little messy mind worked, I just wanted a little bit more dragger. I wanted a little bit more reason to drag somebody. We got a little bit of reason to drag a couple of people, but just not enough. It just wasn't enough for me. But the structure of the story was really, really good from beginning to end. I did do the audiobook. I feel like had I not done the audiobook, I wouldn't have been as engaged. Just to keep going. It probably would have took me longer to finish it, honestly. Yeah, so the pacing was good. We did not get multiple point of views. We were really in Olive's mind the whole entire time up until the end in the epilogue. And we'll get to the epilogue in a little bit because so the conflict was that they didn't like each other. And there were extra conflicts that I won't get into because I feel like they are spoilers. But the conflict on the forefront was that they didn't like each other. And then when you find out why they didn't like each other, it's just kind of like, oh, that's it. This don't really, for y'all to be beefing like y'all beefing, it ain't that deep. Yeah. So I feel like the story was believable. I do feel like it was believable. I could picture myself in the setting. I feel like the writing was colorful enough to envision where they were in Maui and the scenery. And yeah, so the ending, let's talk about that. I feel like it wrapped up very nicely. Had a very cute ending. I feel like Christina would have been better off leaving the epilogue out of it because I think that Ethan had one job. He had one job to seal the deal as the ultimate book boyfriend, but he dropped the ball. And at every turn where I felt like he was gonna land his opportunity to really show how much, he cared and how much, he just didn't land it. He didn't land it. And then at the end, it was just kind of like, girl, why would you do that? And I'm talking about Christina, Olive. Girl, both of y'all. Why would y'all do that? I did not like it. I did not like it. And if you've read this book and you read the epilogue and you see how Olive was acting towards the end, at the very, very end, you know what I'm talking about. Girl. And I really wish this was a spoiler video. But I'm going to keep it light because I feel like some of y'all going to want to read this. So, do I feel like the story needs a part 2? I know that this is a series of somewhat. I don't know if the next book is connected to this book. I didn't really look into it because I don't plan on doing that. But I don't feel like the book needed a part 2. I feel like it did wrap up pretty nicely. Everybody got the ending that they deserved. There was nothing left to be said. I don't think that this book needs to be picked up for a TV show or a movie or anything like that. It wasn't groundbreaking like that. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I do think that, how can I wrap this up nicely? I would read another Christina Lauren book. There is a series connected with Kindle that Christina is a part of, and I believe it's like maybe 5-6 books written by different authors. I do really want to give it a shot because I am trying to read more romance books this year, surprisingly. Why, girl? Why? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I just need to diversify my shelf, and not even just with authors, but with genres as well. Um, so yeah, that's what it is. So like I said, I gave it a 3.5 stars. Do I think you should read it? If you are a romance person and you enjoy romance books, I think that you would enjoy this. I think you would find it very cute and fluffy. Like if you needed something that was just real light and not too heavy on your spirit, I think this will be a good time for you. Now, if you are not a romance person and you're trying to get into romance, I wouldn't start with this. I would not. I don't have no recommendations for you, but as I get as I get deeper into my romance bag this year, I'm pretty sure by the end of the year I can help you new romance girlies out as I navigate my own journey. So anywho, thank you for watching this video. Please make sure that your ass is logged in so you can give me a like. Please, and subscribe. And if you feel up to it, send me a little heart in the chat. Also, this is so off topic, but someone purchased Take My Hand from let me just show y'all the cover. Someone purchased Take My Hand from my wish list. They purchased it way in the beginning of January. I've been trying to get the message out that I have not received that book. So I don't know if one of yous twos bought this for me. I never got it. I know y'all remember that video of me finding this book in Goodwill, and now I'm really pissed off because I found the book in Goodwill for $3. But I went on the wish list and saw somebody had bought it. So I was like, oh, let me put it down. That was 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure if I go back now, the book is going to be gone. So, yes, I don't know if one of you purchased it, but I'm telling you, I never got it. So you might want to get your money back. Or maybe y'all saw it on my wish list and bought it for yourself. Why would you do that? I don't fucking know. But I'm not mad about it. Okay, I'm mad about the $3 book I missed out on. Okay, but I'm not mad that you purchased it from my wish list for you. Yeah, next time just exit out of my wish list and then go find the book yourself so you can buy it for you, and so I can keep it on my wish list, because I deleted it, brought it back to my wish list, and it keeps saying that someone already bought the book. So now I don't know how to take that little setting off that, hey, I don't have it. So anywho, that was my little announcement for the day. Friday, I am going to do a little monthly wrap up. Okay, you guys, if you're still here, I need your help. I don't know if I should do a book award ceremony, different categories. If you have been on this channel since I first started BookTube, then you know how the award ceremony works. Or if I want to do a my review versus Goodreads reviews, or if I just simply want to just say this is the books I read this month. So if you care to help me out in that little area, drop down in the comments, tell me what you want to see for Friday. And make it quick. It's Wednesday and I gotta record probably either tomorrow morning or Friday morning. Okay, so we'll see. And then next week we'll get into my February TBR. So thank you for joining me. And yeah, love you guys. Bye.